Hello everyone, this is Monsef Afker and welcome to this new episode of V in the Bridge podcast. So the subject today is discover your gifts and your uniqueness as you walk your path. Why I want to talk about that? Because many times we want to have the full clarity about our gifts, what we are here to do, and what the path we take from the beginning. We want to know everything so we can feel safe to make the choice and follow the guidance that we receive. And why I mentioned discovering those gifts and uniqueness as we walk our path, because when we choose to follow our calling, our guidance, and the guidance can be sometimes taking action, sometimes it can be slow to slow down. So I'm talking in general. When we follow our guidance and calling in general, like sometimes it can trigger some emotions, because if we have some limiting beliefs, some traumas, maybe some inherited energies we from ancestors, or we picked up from the collective that are not aligned with the guidance we receive, the intuitive messages that we receive, what they do is like they try to protect you from that, because that guidance, it doesn't feel safe. But when we decide to walk our path anyway, we can take it slowly at our own pace. I don't mean like to jump right away. What happens when we choose to walk our path? It's like those we are giving ourselves the opportunity to first shift our perspective toward those limiting beliefs and patterns and trauma, and also it's like we are creating opportunities for us to connect deeper to who we are, to let go of those energies that create limiting perspective about who we are, what we are able to create, and how we can live our life. Because when they come to the surface, I mentioned that in previous episodes, when we practice to hold the space for ourselves, to see those energies from a neutral state of being, we don't need once we become aware of them, it's not, for me, it's not necessary to understand exactly the reason why they are happening. It can be very helpful, but also if we don't know, just by holding the space for that energy to be transmuted, and we do that by feeling those as much as we can. It's not necessary to do that in one time, in one meditation, or one process. You can do it slowly at your own pace. You can ask for support from others who can support you in shifting that energy. So when we do that, it's like we let go of those layers that hide our light, those layers that made us feel uncomfortable to show our truth, to speak our truth, and to just show up as we are, because they can be guilt, they can be shame, fear, like different reasons. But when we are used to have that practice, to be with ourselves, to have time to process those dense energies, it becomes more comfortable for us to keep walking our path, to create that new momentum that we want to experience. It becomes easier with time, and at some point it can go faster compared to the beginning. Because what's happened when we let go of those layers, it's like we discover part of our light. And that gives us more trust in who we are. And also sometimes a desire to discover more and more about our true gifts, our true power. Take a deep breath. And also when we let go of the pressure of when things should show up in our life, when they should manifest, and also how they should manifest, when we let go of those, because they create pressure in what we want to create. And also it's like we close the door to other opportunities that can be greater than what we think it should happen. It's like we become open to more surprises that the universe can show us, can create, can help us experience. And when you are in the energy of flow, being flexible, being open to what the universe will show for you, it will put you in experiences that will naturally remind you of your gifts, activate your gifts and uniqueness, and it will not feel as something that you need to force or just information that you are getting. It's more an experience and an embodiment. And that makes a big difference in the quality of life that we are having. Take a deep breath. And along the way, the more you trust your intuition, your guidance, your calling, you follow it as much as you can at your own pace without forcing things, you can really be surprised about the things that you will be creating and experiencing and also discovering about yourself. When you look back, it's sometimes it's like things that you never thought they would happen, never thought about, or maybe you didn't think they are possible, but once you start walking your path step by step, one experience at a time, then you start discovering that life can have really, really beautiful surprises. So that was the message for today. I hope it serves you. And I also would love to hear your perspective. You can type it on the comments section. And if it resonates with you, the message, you can also like the YouTube video and subscribe to YouTube channel, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And so with that, I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.